Hello, it's your boy Midnight, and today I'm back with more World Cup action, semi-finals. We are not watching my games today, we are watching the games of Australia against France, namely my best internet friend, Big Pipi. Say hello, Pipi.
Hey, hello.
Oh, how cute he is. And
Yeah,
he was playing against Arsenal. So, first
I
of all,
was.
sorry?
I was.
Great. Okay, anyway, Pipi, what were your warlords? I forgot.
Well, one's on the screen here. He's Astelan. He's pretty
Mm.
cool. I also picked Amon and Andred Har
Har and
for
Aemon.
this
Aemon,
match.
the Castilian Aemon, I guess, right?
That's the one, yes.
Okay,
My teammate's got Iron Man.
I always wondered, why did you pick Estelan? Like, I know that you like to play him. We played on ladder a couple times, but
Hmm.
I always thought like Estelan, he has so many bad matchups and he's so easy to counter. So, what's your reasoning behind it?
Yes and no. So the thing with Astelan, the real crux of the matter is that he's not like the other DOC warlords because he has an alternating ability.
Hmm.
So yes, you can get countered if you're unlucky, which happened in our game, and that's also on your YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
But if you build it right, you don't actually need to be focusing on a particular thing. Like Zahariel has to flop, for example.
Yeah, yeah.
Zahariel has to go wide. He has to get the buffs, otherwise he doesn't win. Astelan doesn't need to say worry about ping so much if he's playing for burn and he's going for the pride into say a bunch of shit from your hand and then burning face.
Yeah, Pride and
So
this
you can
Castiel combo, right? It's really nasty, for
yeah,
example.
stuff like that. So but you can even do it manually if you have enough troops in hand.
Mm.
So it's actually quite easy for Astelan to turn a game on its head when he's playing against someone who's just teched AoE against him and he's just burning face instead. And they'll find that they're pretty much dead by the time he's ready with a big swing spell like steal your girlfriend charisma and wipe the board and kill everyone in the process in a great
Yeah,
ball of fire.
the bootleg Crimson Spectre, what's it called? Behind enemy
That's the
lines,
one.
right? Yeah.
Behind enemy lines, right. So you get
Okay.
some drilling sites and you fuck them off with that as well. So it's one of those things where you don't need, you don't need to prescribe to anyone sort of, like he can go tall, he can beat mid-range, and he can go aggro if he wants to go wide and flat. So he's got a lot of options. He still has the same bad matchups in most cases, but there's always ways that you can circumvent that by the style of play you do, which is what I did to Orthanol, actually.
Mm. Well,
Completely
we're gonna see it
circumvented.
soon. Yeah, we're gonna see it
Yeah,
soon. So basically, what PP said is that Aston is much more flexible than the other defenders of Caliban Warlords and has much more effective playstyles than, for example, Zahariel. Okay, anyway, and Othnal had Lion, Kabanda, and what was the third one? Ah, Durak Rask, right?
yeah, Rusk.
Rask, okay,
Rask
yeah.
was, yeah, Rask is actually a monster.
Yeah, that was actually
Terrible.
one of your, I
I'm
think, worst
terribly scared of
matchups.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, terribly
Um,
scared of that man.
I think we'll see the first game first, and then we'll talk a bit more
Yep,
how you approach that. So
yep,
let's jump into the first one. All right, the audio is a bit awkward, but whatever. So you start off
that's
with
fine.
Estelin, and Arsenal has
Full mulligan. This hand was shit.
even Melgator.
This was much better.
Hmm. Okay, and he started off with Kabanda. So you probably started with Estelin
Yes,
because of the mentioned flexible playstyle, and also very good turn one top deck here. It's a bit laggy, but
yes,
yeah, should do.
should be right. I took it also because I heard that he started lying quite often,
Hmm.
and I figured Cabanda's a great beatdown start, especially against a mid-range deck like Ha. But I didn't want to risk something like winning the Amon matchup. Say if he picks the Lion first, then I win the Amon matchup against that. I didn't want to risk losing it for Rask and Cabanda.
Hmm.
So I took Astelan because he's really fucking good against the Lion.
Yeah.
Um,
Right.
and instead I got Cabanda, but it's alright because I'd actually practiced for this matchup. So I was confident that Astelan could at least have a way to win against all three.
Hmm. Also, weird play by him with the Toads, but I guess he just had to play something. Dude, you're a top deck
Yeah, I
god,
guess.
man.
I
Ah,
am
but
a top
you,
deck
but
god.
you, but you play the strategy here. Interesting.
Yep. He just used his ping, so he has to kill it by punching it if he wants it gone.
Which he doesn't.
She
Interesting.
doesn't.
I would have deployed Caliban and the Pride of Caliban and waited with strategic mastery for a bigger board.
No, but if he pings it all off, then I'll have to work from scratch here.
I see.
So I'm just waiting for him to either play something or try and swing off the board with an AoE. He doesn't do either. Well, he plays a thing, but he doesn't actually go for trying to suppress my tempo. So I'm like, okay, I'll just make each decision a bit harder for you. And this one was actually quite clever, this next turn from him. So you'll see this in a second, how he deals with this.
Oh, you actually have face bash Kabanda. Oh, bold.
He did. That was bold.
PP.
So he goes for the...
Rage, okay.
Yeah, pings off everything. Pretty good. But, I mean, I was kind of waiting for him to kind of take a slow turn like that. I was hoping that he'd be spending all of his energy into something like Def Sats, but I wasn't that lucky. However, I was kind of waiting for this, and I'm just going to shoot him up now. I've got Caliban's Heart next turn. I've got Drilling Sights if I need it. If I kill the 5-1, that's great, because he can't mutate it.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're just going to town here.
Yeah, you even sacrificed your Ray meal, man.
Yep. We're not going to keep it. It's going to die pretty soon, so... We're just going for straight burn. And now's the time to do it, while there's not much stuff on the board that we need to worry about.
Damn. Big brain plays, PP.
Now this kind of sucked, but I get a good top deck, because he got the flank on that, so he gets the clear. Which, that's 4 damage gone off the board. But, you know, I get pretty lucky in this next turn. I don't need to play Caliban's Heart and risk an AoE reprisal. Because I draw Melkor. And I hit that thing. Not
great.
the two
the one
that
with the
target
cleave. That's important, yes.
Yeah. Well, not just that, but it's also in stealth. So Melkor can hit the other one. This can hit his face. And my Drilling Sights
go with Caliban Knight.
Can be played with my ability. It was really the perfect turn.
It was indeed. And since he has Berserk,
he has to hit me.
He just brings himself closer to death by himself.
Yeah. So yeah, I just had 2 good turns of burning his face because...
yeah, it was actually insane. It was like 16 damage or so. I don't remember.
Yeah, something like that. And it was because he took really slow turns while trying to deal with my stuff. And that's why I was holding board for so long.
And that's GG. Game 1.
That's it. He's gone. Yep.
Damn. Impressive, Fippy. Impressive. Because actually...
there are a few things that worked in my favor. So, first of all, he didn't come up with a cheap board clear while he played his... You know, while he played Toads and stuff and while he played whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that could have swung pretty much from the start if he had the answer right there and then. Yeah, he didn't have early board clears. I heard from him later that he was running the anger card, the one that pings 1 for everything. He's running Informant Network, he was running Def Sats.
Yeah.
But because he didn't draw those early enough, and I got to keep the board early, he had to spend expensive turns trying to manage me, which meant he was too slow to stop himself from being blown up.
All right.
So,
because
I was kind of bleeding him a value each turn there.
Yeah. He also had a very good draw with your early Pride of Caliban. And
I did.
The top DX. Very skilled
some
top
pretty
decks.
Pretty good top decks.
I know what I'm talking about, bro. Anyway, I'd say let's watch the second game.
Yep. I expected the Lion here, but he went for a safe pick.
Yeah.
Went for the Rusk.
Let's see. I also like Rusk a lot. Very flexible warlord. Can aggro.
Informant Network was unfortunate. I should have actually taken it out after the Kabanda game, but I was so amped after winning that I just forgot. So it's kind of a dead card against pretty much both Rusk and Lion.
Yeah, well.
It's sort of as if I didn't draw anything at all. It's just not there. So I'm not overextending. Normally I'd be bashing every turn, but Rusk has way too many good healing options for me to even consider that.
Yeah,
And
there's no point.
yeah. And also, like, if I go wide, like, if I hit his jetpacks, he just shoots it, it's gone, right? I don't have any more pressure. The part of Amon's tool set being so powerful is that you can force your opponent to make decisions that's gonna be really inefficient for them. It's
Hmm.
gonna hurt them. And the more decisions you force them to take, obviously, the less they can do for themselves to
Hmm.
actually win the game. Anyway, this was kind of stupid, but I enjoyed doing it. So I just blow half my hand and clear his board.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. So Malkia, double drilling sight, and then Mortalis with counterattack, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Well, you have a second Mortalis in hand, so and
yeah.
the actually the first wave it can get quite annoying if you don't clear it because if he has endurance, if he has the 3/6 which heals every turn, you
Yep.
can have trouble just getting rid of those little fuckers at all. So I think it's not that stupid, to be honest.
Well, it was the right play, but it also meant that because he did this,
Yeah.
and because I couldn't commit anything else, and this is when I knew, like, as soon as he cleared that, and I look at my hand, and I know I'm not drawing anything anytime soon. I pretty much forfeited the game from this point, and I just sort of tried to wait it out to see how much um, he would overwhelm me here, I guess. It's sort of like, can I actually swing this back with a well-placed Mortalis? Do I draw so maybe a Michaela to kind of even out the board a bit?
Hmm.
But I'm not actually committed to winning this anymore. As soon as he cleared it like that, and my hand was the way it is, I was like, okay, he's just gonna have endurance. He's just gonna have this and
Yeah.
that, and I'm gonna be banging my head against the wall. And
Hmm.
this is pretty much when I lost right here. So the Black Grenade
It's
clears the 2-1, which means the Meldon squad doesn't have to attack, which means Auric Mortalis doesn't clear that. Because I can't get rid of the front line, I can't get rid of the heals. He's just going to outstrip me here. So yeah, I pretty much lose after this turn, I think. He endurances me, beats me up, and then he gets the... I won't tell you the rest. But yeah, it's pretty much game from this point.
hmm. Interesting how you already see it. But like I know this is a really bad board state, but I don't know. Sometimes, yeah, I think the Udjudge is a problem, basically because he's healing constantly. But wouldn't it be somehow? Ah, yeah, okay, endurance. But I
Yeah.
think if there was no endurance after this turn,
But
he could have
he
still
would have
tried.
had it.
Could
He
have
would have
maybe.
had it because he played Command Bridge on the first turn, and that would have fished for it.
Okay.
You see what I mean? It's a useless card. It's a non-card. Clears them by 1. Nice.
Value.
Oh, you.
And it only healed him for 4. Very good.
Nice. Anyway, he has Vengeance, so I lose here.
Okay.
Yeah, but as soon as he cleared the 5/6, I knew it was go over because that was kind of the only stones I had. I didn't have anything else in my hand that was going to pressure him, especially with the amount of healing he can output
Hmm.
and with all the swings he's got in his deck. So yeah, I was just like, I'm not going to show him really what's in my deck because I'm going to be taking this to the next round.
But what I guess everyone is like expecting you if you're playing Amon that you play basically the combo. So you
Yes,
equip Paragon Spear.
but you don't know exactly what's in there because I know that. Like I had games against Spellbreaker where he was waiting for me to play Preternatural skill at a certain time, and then
Hmm.
he took it with Remembrance Order. He
Yeah,
had
I
that
heard about that.
Remembrance Order
You were
for
really
that one matchup, for that one situation where I play it,
you're
and
really
it worked
upset
out for
about
him.
it.
And I was so upset about that. I was like, how the
Yeah, I can
fuck does he
understand
think
that.
that far ahead?
Because no one plays
So
Remembrance Order, you know.
exactly, exactly.
But
So I
in
was
my
like,
ma-
I'm just not going to give him information because he took a 5-minute break after that game. So I was like, I'm not giving him any information for him to take in the next game.
yeah, because I
That
remember
was what I was thinking.
when I played against Lurifax, I played center and he played Harriman, I think. Harriman, yes. And he also had
Yeah.
Remembrance Order. I guess he
But
wanted to steal, I don't know, servo arms or something. or the hammer.
Yeah.
So he also was
Yeah,
running
the
it. In the
hammer.
end, he stole a mortar strike, and it actually was really good because he was also running a burn style deck, and
Yeah.
he actually played, I think, 2 or 3 mortar strikes in one turn, and I was at like 4
Holy shit.
HP in. Yeah,
Jesus.
he had one
That's funny.
from a Revenser order. He had one. Oh no, he had Ferrum Cruiser from Patterns of Fate, Mortar Strike
Yep.
from Revenser order, and a Mortar Strike from Abandoned Supplies. And
That's so fucking reckless. Holy shit.
yeah, I was really sweating that game. It was very close. Anyway, so Remembrance Order, I know we both said it's kind of crappy card and super situational, but as you see, if you know what you're playing against, this can be really, really game saver.
Really good.
But
Yeah.
anyway, PP, 1-1, you won with Estelon, he won with Rask. I would say, without further ado, not building any more tension, let's see the last game.
Now this is one of the ugliest games I've ever won. It's like wrestling someone in the mud and then sticking their head in it so they drown in it. It's not pretty. I didn't
Okay,
enjoy
so
winning
you're
this.
already saying beforehand, you won this one.
No, I'm not saying that. I didn't spoil anything.
You start off with the why are you playing those actually here? I'm surprised because you don't want
Goldstones.
Goldstones. Okay, and it's just a sticky troop, I guess, huh?
Yeah, it's a sticky troop. It means like, it's there. I don't have to do anything with it, but eventually he has to clear it because otherwise it gives me range for my first strike, and that means he can't play Decor.
Oh. Also, wrong order, or first void engagement, then command bridge.
No, why would I do that? If I draw the troop, I get to flex on him.
Okay, if you say so, my friend. So you obviously go face against line. You want to kill him before the 10 energy turn. Hexagrammaton.
Watch me do this. You're gonna question me when you see this. Watch this.
Okay. So here we obviously equip Paragon Spear. No?
No.
Oh no, you play Goldstones with Drilling Sight?
Yep.
What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? Was so little misplay, you could have played Goldstones before attacking with her. You missed basically, well, 1 damage.
I missed 1 damage. Yeah.
But
I've done that so many times.
It didn't matter, I guess. So now you equip Paragon Spear finally.
Nope.
No, you play the fat ass. What the fuck? So you play full tempo, so even Paragon Spear is like too much tempo loss for you, or what? Oh, he has to trade Ekratraz into it, right? No, he trades his face into it.
Because he gets more healing if he keeps that thing alive. He's risking.
He was. He was at 6 energy. I forgot about what's it called?
Yeah, so he heals 9 for that, but he only takes 5 if he punches. So in the end, he's still healing 4. I think. Yeah. It was the right play for him.
Yeah, correct.
Hey, watch this. Ready? So he plays this, and I do the most skilled fucking thing you can imagine. Like, it is a godly play.
Already Dreadwing companion.
Watch this. This was all me, by the way. I didn't get lucky at all.
Let me guess.
I outskilled him here. Man, he got so mad.
You draw the exact fucking answer. Like, exactly the 2 cards you needed.
It was so stupid.
Oh, and you keep the Hunting Eagles alive, okay. Taking 7,
of course.
It's probably worth it, yes. Since you have 2 Preternaturals in hand anyway.
Yeah, so I'm only dealing 3 per turn, so I need to keep both of them anyway. Well, it's not that I need to keep them, but it's good that they're there, I guess. My lungs hurt.
Oh, baby.
So, yeah, this is so... I mean, I hated this. Look at this. This isn't dignified at all. It's just beating him down, and he doesn't have anything to, stop me. It's kind of...
he should be
it's kind of sad, even.
10 energy now, wasn't he? Oh, I have to screen a bit. Let me just do this. No, he's at 9
He's
energy.
at 9.
So you have 1 more turn, basically.
Well, even if he does hexagrammation, he never. Oh, he played the Deathwing, didn't he? That's
Yeah, he
right.
played the
But he
Deathwing.
could.
It will either pull the big one, the Deathwing companion, or
Oh,
Ramio, or whatever
Ramiel.
it's called.
If it pulls Ramiel, he's pretty fucked.
Yeah.
And then I just draw that. Obviously, I can't kill him, so I just do the most skillful play I can think of, and that's punch him twice and bet a natural skill. I think I even Trajnod here. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Yeah, why not? I don't have enough to play Last Rifle and Auric and Trajnar and my
Yeah,
special,
yeah.
so just
I
dump
saw.
it.
I saw.
Doesn't need to be there. He hexagrams because I think he's tilted.
Well, he has to. He needs the front line. And I think he doesn't. Oh, he doesn't get it.
He
And
doesn't
he
get
would
it.
have been dead anyway with Auric Mortalis.
Yeah.
Ooh, Pippi.
It was such a shit match for him.
Also, you played it so weirdly, to be honest. Like, it was not the logical order, so to say, but it still worked.
I went
in
for
the end.
tempo. I went for tempo because I knew that he was waiting on the curve,
Yeah.
and I knew most of my damage was going to come before I could get Spear online. Like if I waste a turn playing Spear and he plays something like Astroval into fucking the tank, I think at that point I'm too far behind to kill him because I've only got 2 more turns before he's got the Deathwing comp, and then I've only got actually 1 more turn because of counterattack. And then I've only got 2 to 3 turns until he gets the hexagram, and that's not other front knights he's got already. I needed the tempo immediately. The only window I had to kill the lion was pretty much straight away. I could have waited for the combo, but you know how big he can buff his board. Like,
Of course, it's
like if
Dark Angels, man. Well,
yeah,
PP, I have to admit I am impressed. Very, I'd say, inconvenient playstyle, but
yeah,
it was right in the end. On both matches. I mean, the first and the second and the third one. Cool,
yeah,
I guess.
it was
So,
cool.
what about your teammates? Did they play yet? Not yet, right?
No, I was the first. I think I'm the first person in the semifinals to play
Yeah,
at the point. At
I'm
this
playing
point,
on Monday against Pirate.
yeah. So I
It's
was
gonna
kind
be
of jumping on it
wild.
straight away. I was going to get him. I was going to get a game with him Tuesday, Wednesday, but then I heard about the banner and I said we have to do the banner first. Wait, so Tuesday, Wednesday, yeah, because today's Thursday.
Today is Thursday, yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
So yeah, I told him we're not fighting till we get the banner done. Actually, gave me some time to practice, and I think that worked out in my favor.
Yes, the banners were quite funny. Anyway, PP, thank you for
Yes.
sharing the games. This
Yes.
was quite an insight. I really like those, to be honest. Not only because it's Arsenal who got beaten up, but also because, as mentioned, the games were so inconvenient. I was really surprised about the plays and that they worked out in the end. Pretty cool. So anyway, thanks for coming.
I had to play for tempo. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that, but still, like you have this, I'd say, muscle memory on playing certain warlords. And
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
like if you have Estelin and Amon and you had Phalange and you have that golden cotton and you're like, oh, play. You don't. It's like muscle memory. You don't think about it, but I
I
really
would
liked
have
it.
lost if I played it.
Maybe.
I fully believe that. I fully believe that I would have lost if I played it first.
Hmm. Who knows? Who knows? Main thing is
Who
that you won.
knows?
Well, anyway, Pippi,
Yes.
if your teammates don't fuck up, and if Team Germany doesn't fuck up, maybe we'll see each other in the finals, right?
Oh,
Oh,
rematch.
yes,
Oh,
rematch.
yes.
Maybe
Yes.
you learn some new tricks. But we're
Yes,
both
maybe I did.
off meta connoisseurs. Me too.
Yes, we are. Yes, yes.
And
I keep
this should
losing points because I'm playing off meta, but that
ah,
makes me a connoisseur, so it's okay.
don't tilt, Pippi. Don't tilt. Anyway, have a nice evening, I guess. In Australia, it's now. Oh, it's almost 1 a.m. in Australia.
Yeah,
But
it's pretty late here. It's alright.
you should be fine. As mentioned,
I
thanks
should be
for tuning
fine.
in.
I'm a big boy.
Yes, of course, you big Pippi, very big boy.
Yes, yes, yes.
Motherfucker, such a stupid name. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed as well, guys. This was Big Pippi from Team Australia. The games were a bit laggy, but you still saw the steps. Maybe we should have made something in the sandbox.
Yes.
Well, whatever. Doesn't
I don't
matter.
know.
Main thing is
It happened.
commentary.
We did the thing.
Commentary was on point. And
Yes.
check out my other games on the channel. We have the whole playlist with the World Cup matches. And I hope to see you then. And until then, midnight out.